I've heard people say, yeah, I want to do 4 to 5 deals next year, or 6 to 8, or as many as I can, right? But I've never heard anyone say, I want to do no more than six. And so I think that's really valuable for our business because it puts a very clear picture in our minds of what we want to be doing in a year. And it also puts a clear picture in our investors' minds as far as what they can expect from us. So the reason why we don't want to do more than 6 deals a year is because if you start doing a deal a month, your investors get fatigued. That's problem number one. And number two, we would get fatigued, right? It's just a lot of work. And our team would be spread thin. We would be constantly in deal mode and closing mode and buy mode. And that's just not necessary. And so for you, actually a third point on the fundraising side of things, on the investor relations side of things, not only are investors going to get fatigued because we're sending them an email every month saying, hey, new deal, new deal, new deal. You also, as someone who's handling investor relations, has to talk to investors, and you're still trying to fund deal A, but you're already talking to them about deal B, and maybe deal C is around the corner. And so investors are going to be overwhelmed, number one. Number two, they're going to ask you constantly, well, which deal's better? Which one should I invest in, Craig? What should I do? And it's just totally unnecessary. So the way that you overcome that challenge is by simply packaging up deals. And instead of having deal A and B go out separately, you just combine them as a little portfolio, and you go to your investors and say, hey, we're doing a two-pack, and these are the two deals, and basically you can invest in the two-pack or you can't. And that simplifies the fundraising process. So we keep it to 6 fundraisers per year, which is about one every 2 months. Obviously, you might not hit it perfectly sequentially, but that would be the idea. And then ideally, those are just a single deal, or maybe it's a two-pack if there's 2 deals that line up at the right time for us in the market. But I think those are some good principles that will efficiently allow us to buy the best deals and still achieve our growth goals, which is next year we want to acquire $250 million in assets.